Namaste to you all. Today I am going to explain Cramer's rule, which is used to solve linear equation having two variables. Now here is, I have taken two equation, linear equation, that is a1x plus b1y equals to c1 and a2x plus b2y equals to c2. These two types of equation. Now I am going to explain this Cramer's rule, how to solve by this rule this type of equation, linear equation. Now I have already explained two more methods, that is first one is elimination method and second one is matrix method. I have already completed these two videos. Now video of these two. Now this third one I am going to explain the third rule, that is Cramer's rule. By this rule also we can solve the equation, two equation, linear equation. Now in this method we use elimination method, same, and at last that value of x we write in the form of determinant. That's why we use determinant to find the value of x and y. Okay, now here is how to solve this one. Let me give to explain. Okay, first step we solve by the use of elimination. Now first of all, we have to decide which one we want to eliminate. We can decide x also, we can decide y also. First of all, we have to decide, we have to take decision which one we need to cancel. Okay. Now I'll decide to cancel this y. First I'll cancel this y by this elimination method. Now here is this coefficient of y, that is b1, here is coefficient of y b2. Now their coefficient are not same. Now first we have to make their coefficient same. If their coefficient are not same, first step we have to make their coefficient same. That's it. To make it same, now I'll multiply this equation 1 by b2 because there is b2, and equation 2 by b1. Now if we multiply this equation 1 by b2, then here will be b1 b2, and if we multiply this equation 2 by b1, then here also will be b1 b2. Now that's why we are multiplying equation 1 and 2, 1 by b2 and 2 by b1, just to make their coefficient same. Make their coefficient means this y, coefficient of term y. Now this term y, right now their coefficient are not same, that's why we need to multiply. If they are same, then not necessary to multiply. Now after this, now I write this one, multiplying equation 1 by b2 and equation 2 by b1 and subtracting the equation. Now here is another one, subtracting. Why you have to do subtraction? Because they have same sign. This also positive, this also positive. In case of this term, we are going to cancel this term y. They have same sign, positive, positive. When they have same sign, then we have to do operation, that is subtraction. We have to subtract the equation. If they have different sign, then in case of different sign, we have to add the equation. We have to add the equation. But right now, this term of y, here also positive, here also positive. After subtraction, their sign will be different one. We have to change their sign, then they will be cancelled. Okay. Now this one I write here. Now after multiply this equation 1 by b2 both sides. Now when we multiply this equation 1 by b2, it will be a1 b2 x plus b1 b2 y equals to c1 b2 again multiply equation 2 by b1, a2 b1 x plus b1 b2 y equal to c2 b1. Now after multiplying equation 1 and 2 by b1 b2 and b1, now we are subtracting the equation. That's why in case of subtraction there is minus sign. When by multiply this both by that minus sign, it will be negative. This also will be negative, this also will be negative. Now in case of subtraction, we have to change their sign. Why you have to change their sign? Because here is after when you multiply by minus sign brings change. Now in case of addition, there will be plus. By that plus we have to multiply all. Then that plus doesn't bring any change. Now in case of subtraction, only minus sign changes the sign. Okay, now this one, after subtraction, these two are like term, their coefficient are also same. After subtraction, their value will be 0. That's why this y we can eliminate. Y, now y got cancelled. Now here is remaining x, here also x. Now I write this one, a1 b2 x minus a2 b1 x. Now this side c1 b2 minus c2 b1. Now after elimination method, we found this, we eliminated term of y, that is variable y, from equation 1 and 2. Now after this, I'll take x common from here. Okay, I'll take x common. After taking x common, the remaining a1 b2 minus a2 b1. Right hand side, no change, I do not take in common, I write same. Now there is no issue, I drop this up. Now from here we took x common. Now I drop this one. Now after this this x, this one we can divide both sides by this. That's why when we divide both sides by this a1 b2 minus a2 b1, this left hand side, this will be cancelled, right hand side remain same. Okay, let's see. Therefore x equals to c1 b2 minus c2 b1, and denominator a1 b2 minus a2 b1. Okay, this I write nicely. X c1 b2 minus c2 b1 and a1 b2 minus a2 b1. Now this gives the value of x. We found the value of x. This gives the value of x. Now this one is, we found the value of x by elimination method. Now this one we will write in the form of determinant. Okay, let's see. This one, this numerator we can write like this, in the form of determinant c1 c2 b1 b2. Now I wrote this numerator in the form of determinant. Again denominator also I write in the form of determinant. a1 a2 b1 b2, a1 a2 b1 b2. Now what we did, now simplified c1 times b2, c1 b2 minus c2 b1, multiply this main diagonal minus non-leading diagonal. Here also leading diagonal minus non-leading diagonal, their product. Okay, a1 b2 this minus a2 b1. Now after simply, when we find the value of determinant, this one equals to this and this same. When we simplify this determinant, it will be this one, and this also will be this. Now they are same. Now just we wrote in the form of determinant. Now from here, okay, I'll give the name of this determinant, this upper determinant, I'll give the name, that is dx, determinant dx, and I'll give the name of this determinant, that is d. This is the name given by, you can write here d1 also, you can write delta 1 also, but I wrote dx by d. Dx means this determinant and d means this one. And similarly, if we cancel this, now here I cancel that by the elimination method, I found the value of x. Now cancelling that y. Now if we cancel this by the same method, if we follow the same method, then we will get the value of y also. Okay, let's see. Just what are our equation? Now a1x plus b1y equals to c1. This was our equation 1. It was equation 1. And equation 2, a2x plus b2y equals to c2. This one is equation 2. These two equation, now we cancel this y and we found x. Now I'll cancel this x, then we'll find this y. Okay, to cancel this x, again same method, I'll do shortcut way. Now I'll cancel this very term of x. Now here is coefficient are not same. To make same, multiply this equation 1 by a2 and equation 2 by a1. Now after multiplying this a2 and a2 by this equation 1 and equation 2 by a1, when you multiply this equation 1 and equation 2, this coefficient of term of x will be same. Let's see, a1 x plus a1 a1 a2 x plus a2 b1 y equal to c1 a2. After multiplying by this a2, we will get this one. Similarly, multiply this equation 2 also by this a1. It will be a1 a2 x plus a1 b2 y equal to a1 c1 a1 c2 a1 c2 a1. You can write a1 c2 also. Now after I didn't write that one. After this, again subtracting equation, multiplying equation 1 by a2 and equation 2 by a1 and subtracting equation. I didn't write because already we have done here. Just same method I am repeating here, but in short form. Okay, subtraction means sign will be changed. Okay, now x will be cancelled. Now we'll get the value of y. Now here is a2 b1 minus a1 b2 y, a2 b1 y minus a1 b2 y equal to c1 a2 minus c2 a1. Now after eliminating the term of x, we will get this one. Now again we'll take y common. Okay, I drop this one. This one is, remember this, same process, elimination method repeatedly we are doing. Now we found the y. I'll write the top. I'll take y common, or I'll take y common from this 2. When you take y common, then it will be a2 b1 minus a1 b2 equal to, right hand side, c1 a2 minus c2 a1. Now we can divide by this both side. When we divide both side by this a2 b1 minus a1 b2, then left hand side this one will be cancelled, right hand side remain same. Okay, therefore we can write y equals to c1 a2 minus c2 a1 by a2 b1 minus a1 b2. Now we found the value of y. Now see here is a2 b1. When you multiply this one a1 b2, in place of x, this a1 a2 and b1 b2. Their question is, I want to make this same here, determinant same. That's why this term, if you bring this term this side, that side, then we will get this one. That's why numerator and denominator I will take minus sign common. When you take minus sign common, then it will be c2 a1 minus plus minus c1 a2. Taking minus sign common from here also, from numerator also, from denominator also. Now denominator also minus sign common, a1 b2 minus this one a2 b1. Now this minus cancel. Why we took minus sign common? Just to make this denominator here, this and here also same. To make this same, we have to take minus sign common. Now after this, we found the, okay, I'll write the value of y here at the bottom. Now I write it. Therefore y equals to C2 A1 minus C1 A2 by A1 B2 minus A2 B1. Now we found the value of y, this. Now I write this also again in terms of determinant. Okay, I'll change this. This one, it can be written like this. Okay, I'll drop this upper one of this one. C1 C2 A1. Okay, we can write here A1 A2 C1 C2. Denominator this will be same as this one. A1 A2 B1 B2. Now denominator. Now A1 times C2 A1 minus A2 C1. Multiply this will get this one. Now this one multiply A1 B2 minus A2 B1. Now this denominator. Now I'll write this one is this upper one is determinant of, I'll give the name determinant y, and this one is denominator d. Now to make this denominator same, we took here minus sign comma. Now we found the value of y also. Now using this, find the determinant y by this one. These are determinant. Now how to this A1 A2 B1 B2, this is the determinant. This is the determinant coefficient of x and y, This is the determinant of coefficient of x and constant term. Here this is the determinant of constant term and coefficient of y. This one is same, coefficient of determinant of coefficient of x and y. Now okay, I'll drop this one, then it would be, I write clearly. Now we found both x also, y also in the form of determinant. Okay, I'll write here. This one is x, this one is x, this one is y. This one is x, this one is y. Okay, I'll drop this one. Now see, this one is x, this one is y. Now by using this determinant form, what we did, the given equation we can change in the determinant. Three determinants are there. One determinant d, that is determinant obtained by the coefficient of variable x and y. Another one is, now this one is determinant obtained by the coefficient of y and constant. This one is the determinant obtained by the coefficient of x, term of x and constant. Now how to write this one? Okay, I'll make it short one. I'll drop this one. Now by using this determinant value, by the help of this determinant, we can find the value of x and y. Now which is this method. This method is called Cramer's rule. Now okay, I'll summarize this. Now given equation a1x plus b1y equal to c1. This one is equation 1, and a2x plus b2y equals to c2. This one is equation 2. Equation 1, equation 2. Now first of all, what you have to do, first write, if equations are given like this, then coefficient. Okay, this is coefficient of x. Okay, coefficient of x. Next one is coefficient of y. Write like this. And next one is constant term. Now 3. Coefficient of x, coefficient of y, and these two are constant term. Now, okay, first I write equation 1. I'll take coefficient of x of equation 1, a1. This one is b1. This one is c1. Now here is coefficient of equation 2, x, a2. This one is b2, and this one is c2. Now I wrote coefficient of x also, y also, and constant term from equation 1, from equation 2, and equation 1 and equation 2. After this, now write these two. Now d. To write d, first of all, determinant. Determinant is coefficient of x and coefficient. They take these two. a1, a2, b1, b2. Now this one gives determinant D, capital D, this coefficient of x, coefficient of y, which is called D. Now to find dx, how to find dx? Okay, determinant of x, this is the name. How to write determinant for x? Now determinant to find value of x. Okay, now these are the coefficient of x, a1 a2. Now replace this a1 a2 by constant, that gives dx. Okay, see here, c1 c2 b1 b2. What we did, we replaced this coefficient of x, a1 a2. In place of a1 a2 we wrote c1 c2. This b1 b2 same, that is dx. And how to write dy? Determinant for y. For determinant of y, again this a1 a2 will be same, coefficient of x, just replace this coefficient of y. For here, for determinant of x, replace this coefficient of x. For determinant of y, replace this coefficient of y. In place of this b1 b2, replace by c1 c2. Okay, a1 a2 c1 c2. Now these are the matrices for D, for x, for y. Now after finding this, then you can use the formula D, that is x. Okay, I'll add up this one. After finding that, we can find the value of x and y by using the formula x equals to dx by d and y equals to determinant of y, dy by d. Now by using this, we can find the value of x and y. This method, finding the value of x and y by using determinant, different determinant, which I already explained, is known as Cramer's rule, Cramer's method. Now to make it clear, now I'll solve one equation. I'll take two equations and I'll find the value of x and y by using Cramer's rule. Okay, let's see. First I'll write this one. Now this formula, by using this formula, I'll solve now. Suppose 2x minus 3y equals to 3, equation 1, and 4x minus y equal to 11, equation 2. Now I have taken two equations, equation 1 and 2. Now this, I am going to solve this equation by using Cramer's rule. First of all, okay, I write coefficient of x, coefficient of y, coefficient of x, coefficient of x, coefficient of y, and constant term. Okay, now what is the coefficient of x here? There is 2 minus 3, there is 3, constant term, that is 3. Here 4, coefficient this minus 1, 11, constant term 11. Okay, now therefore I'll write D will be this one, a1 a2 b1 b2, coefficient of x, coefficient of y, 2 4, determinant of coefficient of x and coefficient of y, that is D. Now this is D. Now find the value of D. 2 times minus 1 minus 4 times minus 3. Now this will be minus 2 minus plus 12. This equals to, okay, I'll write down, this equals to 10. We found the value of D. Value of D, that is 10. Now similarly, find the another one is dx. Okay, I'll find dx. To find dx, replace this coefficient of x. Replace this coefficient of x by this 3, 11. Okay, 3, 11. What we did? We replaced this coefficient of x by constant term 3 and 11. 3 and 11. This minus 3 coefficient of y remains same. Okay, again simplify this. Find the value of determinant. This determinant 3 times minus 1 minus 11 times minus 3. Okay, simplify it. It will be minus 3 minus minus plus 33, and this gives value of determinant, that is 30. We found value of dx 30. Value of dx 30. Now there is no space. I write up. I love this one. These two equation. I love this also. Now dx we found. Now another one is dy. Determinant for y. How to find? Now these are the coefficient of y. Replace this coefficient of y by the constant. Okay, 2, 4, 2, 4. Now I replace this minus 3 and 1 minus 1 by this 3 and 11. Okay, 3 and 11. Now this one is dy. Okay, I love this also. Now in this way we have to find the dx, dy and d. Very easy. Now simplify it. 2 times 11 minus 4 times 3. This one is 22 minus 12, which gives value 10. Now we found value of dx also, d also, dy also. Now using Cramer's rule, we can find dx. X equals to determinant of x by d. Now this equals to dx means how much? 30. 30 by 10. Value of this d10. This cancel. Now we found the value of x, that is 3. Now similarly y. To find y, determinant of y by d. I love this. Now dy. Value of dy, that is 10. Here is, and d also 10. Cancel 1. Now we found value of x also, value of y also, writing their value. Now in this way, hence after finding value of x equals to 3 and y equals to 1. Hence we found the value of x and y by using Cramer's rule. Now this is the method. By the same method you can solve the problem. Watch this video 2-3 times, then go to exercise, then after solve the exercise. If there is any problem, then again watch it. Be perfect. Today only this much. Okay, thank you.